Good afternoon, students. Hope you all are doing well. So, we were studying the first chapter of computer networking. So, we had studied there what is a computer network, what is the need of a computer network or computer networking, what are the types of computer networking, how this computer network is run through the transmission media, what are the types of transmission media we had studied, how the wired transmission media and wireless transmission media helps to run a computer network. So today we'll be studying the next part of this chapter. What is networking devices or network devices? Network devices are components used to connect computer or other electronic devices together so that they can share files or resources like printer or fax machines. So the different types of network devices are network interface card, which is NIC, modem, hub, switch, router, register jack. So what is a network interface card or NIC? NIC is a device that allows a computer to connect to a network. It is usually a part of the motherboard inside the CPU box. It allows both wired and wireless connections between computers to exchange information over the network. So these are the examples of network interface card. This is wireless PCMCI network card. So the next type of network device is a modem. A modem converts digital signals of a computer into analog signals, modulations, which can be carried over telephone lines or cables to another computer. The modem at the receiving computer converts the analog signals into digital signals, which a computer can understand. Modems can be internal or external. Most mobile computers have an inbuilt modem for connecting to a network. So you can see how the data transmission through a modem is done in the image. What is a hub? Hub is a device that connects multiple computers in a network. A hub receives a data packet from computer and forward it to all other connected computers. The destination computer accepts the data packet while other computers ignore it. So this is the example of data transmission through a hub. How the data transmission is done through a hub. So the next type of network device is switch. Switch is also used to connect multiple computers in a computer network, but is more intelligent than a hub. A switch receives a data packet from a computer, determines which computer the packet is intended for, and sends it to that computer only. You can see how a data transmitted through a switch from a computer to the intended computer. So the next type of network device is a router. What is a router? Router is a device that is used to connect multiple computer networks together. It receives and transmits data packets within a network as well as between different networks. A router is also capable of splitting large data packets into smaller parts and transmitting them through different paths to the destination computer. So the next type of network device is registered jack 45 or RJ45. Registered jack 45 refers to a cable termination specification that specify physical male and female connectors and the pin assignments of wires in telephone cables and other networks that use RJ45 connections. RJ45 connections are also known as data jacks. So you might have seen this type of cable in your computer lab. So this is the example of register JAK45. What is network topology? A computer network is a collection of two or more computers which are connected together to share information and resources. Or we can say network topology is the physical arrangement in which computers and other networks devices are connected to one another. Each independent device on a network is called a node. Based on the arrangement of nodes in a network topology can be classified as bus, ring, star and mesh. So there are two types of topology based on geographical area covered, which is local area network, metropolitan network and wide area network. Based on architecture, bus topology, star topology, ring topology, tree topology, mesh topology, hybrid topology. This is a small example of topology. So what is a bus topology? In bus topology, all the nodes are connected to a single cable called the backbone or bus. Data is transmitted from one end to the other through the bus cable. Each node accepts the data meant for it and uploads the data for transmission to another node. So this is the example of bus topology. How a single cable, which called a bus, is connecting other connectivity devices. The bus topology requires short cable lengths and is relatively less expensive. It is easy to install and manage. However, if there are breaks in the bus, the entire network shuts down. So the next topology is a ring topology. A ring network is one where all workstations and other devices are connected in a continuous loop. In ring topology, each node is connected with two other nodes, forming a closed loop or ring. Data is transmitted through the ring in one direction only, either clockwise or anticlockwise. Ring topology is easy to install and manage. However, in case of a failure or fault in any one cable or device, the entire network gets disabled. So the next type of topology is star topology. A star network is designed with each node, file server, workstation, peripheral connected directly to a central network hub or server. In star topology, all nodes are connected to a central node called hub. The hub controls all communications between the nodes. Data is transmitted and received across the network through the hub. Star topology is easy to install and maintain, but if the central hub fails, the entire network becomes unusable. So what is a mesh topology? It is a point-to-point connections to other nodes or devices. Traffic is carried only between two devices or nodes to which it is connected. Mesh has n-2 by 2 physical channels to link. In mesh topology, every node in the network is connected to all other nodes in the network. This topology is very stable and efficient. Even if one connection fails, the other remain intact. Security is also high since data travels along a dedicated connection. Mesh topology requires large lengths of cables and is expensive. Adding new nodes to network is also difficult. So what is a network protocol? A network protocol is an established set of rules that determine how data is transmitted between different devices in the same network. Essentially, it allows connected devices to communicate with each other, regardless of any differences in their internal process, structure, or design. Protocol is a set of rules that governs the communication among computers in a network. The computers in a network have to follow a common protocol in order to exchange data. Some common protocols used in computer networks are Transmission Control Protocol or Internal Protocol, TCP, IP is the set of protocols used to send and receive data packets over a network. TCP is responsible for breaking down data into small packets before they can be sent over a network, and for assembling the packets again when they arrive at the destination. IP is responsible for addressing and routing packets from the source computer to the destination computer across the network. The next one is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTP is used for transferring files on the World Wide Web. So the next is File Transfer Protocol. FTP is used for sharing files between computers over a network. Then the last one is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. SMTP is used for transferring email messages over a network. Advantages of networking. Some advantages of computer networking are file sharing. Computer networks allow sharing of files and databases among a large number of users. Users can easily access the files stored on various computers in a network. This helps the user to save their time and effort. Then second one is resource sharing. Computer networks allows user to share resources such as peripherals, which are printers, scanners, etc., and memory. This reduces the overall cost of these devices for an organization or an individual. The third one is ease of communication. Computer networks allows users to communicate with each other irrespective of their location, thus reducing the time and distance barriers. Documents and images can be transmitted easily through email or instant messaging services. The fourth one is centralized software. Computer networks allow users to access and use multi-user software without the need to install them on their system. And the fifth one is reliability. Computer networks provide backup features for data and information. Multiple copies of data can be maintained at various locations in a network. Thus, failure of one computer does not cause loss of data. Disadvantages of networking. Some disadvantages of computer networking are security threats. Data and identity theft by hacker is a major threat to a network since a large number of users access information and data. Expensive maintenance. Setting up of networks and maintaining them involves high cost of cabling, implementing security measures, and constant upgradation. Network failure. Breakdown of centralized servers or transmission media results in loss of network connectivity. This leads to loss of information, finances, and access to network resources. Malware infection. Viruses and other malware can easily spread from one computer to other. This may corrupt the data stored in a computer. So this is all about computer networking, or the first chapter of your computer. Here we had studied about what is a computer network, what is the need of a computer network in our today's world, and what are the types of network according to geographical area, how they are divided, how local area, metropolitan area, wide area networks. And we had studied about transmission media. There we had studied about wired transmission media and wireless transmission media. Then we had studied about the network devices. Then we had studied about the protocol, what are the network topologies, and we had studied about advantages and disadvantages of networking. So thank you.